Hello YouTube, welcome. In this video, we will check this week's global lab. Today is 7th November 2025. We were expecting the most expected patch of 2025, which is blue battlefields. Not gonna lie, there is no blue battlefields. And the global lab update is barely acceptable. At least we didn't encounter with something weird. Without further ado, let's get into it. All right, I'm live on Twitch right now. If you want to just, watch this thing and Twitch live stream, do not hesitate to come and say hi on Twitch. Let's check that what we got on this week. We have no class change again. While the game is burning, the PvP is completely garbage right now. There is no class change. I know, you were expecting that, but do not expect because there is AOS is going on and there will be, Farsha. I don't think they will touch classes. Let's check that what are these. Change the following skills effects of the other adventurers to be visible regardless of whether the effect optimization option is enabled. So there is for different classes, different skills on the screen, as you can see. Even if you just lower your effect optimization, even if you just off the other effects and everything, you will be able to see their, some part of the effect. So you will understand that, I think these are grabs, maybe. These might be grab. Yeah, these are grabs. You will see these grab effects. Okay, this is very good. I will also show this in game. They fixed it finally after 2 years maybe. When using a fishing chair to auto fish, the action time for the next action has been improved to be same as when not using a fish chair. The final act of reeling in a fish that was biting. The act of the reeling in fish and then the casting the fishing rod again. So here is the thing. I will show it in game. As you can see, I'm wearing fishing chair, but my character is in standing mode, isn't it? If you just normally fish that until we get that patch, you should also use that method. When we're done with that patch, you don't need to do that. Let me just show it to you. For example, before you send your rod, before you start fishing, take it off, send it, and take it out. Now you benefit from the fishing mastery, and your character will never sit. Okay? It will never sit while AFK fishing. In that period of time, you will not have additional long animation of standing fishing, which has high animation, long animation compared to standing. They fixed it now. Even if you stand or even if you sit, the animation duration will be same, right? They just fixed it finally. Imagine fishing is the main content, and we had that bug for long time. Never mind. Let's just check the other part. We had some kind of Edania changes. I have no idea what is this. I just passed. I didn't read it, and I will read it with you. Throne of Edana. With this update, the way you use the Edana Ryzen token for the Throne of Edana is now more convenient. Previously, anyone could use the token without limits, which sometimes prevented genuine challenges from joining the battle. To address this, a penalty now applies if you do not participate, and those who do not wish to vie for the throne can sell their tokens at NPC shops. Furthermore, to encourage advancement to higher tier castles, Edana is no longer automatically registered for defense. By using Edana Ryzen token, you can choose to defend your castle or challenge another. They have also improved convenience by adding the Throne of Edana menu, so you no longer need to travel to Edanian castle to refresh the gear score requirements. That's big W, by the way. This last sentence, thank you very much, PA. I was questioning myself that why do I have to go there nonstop? I want to just, refresh it from, far away. I have the gear, but you have to go to the NPC. That's good. Thank you very much. But I didn't understand this. By using the Edania Rising token, you can choose to defend your castle or challenge another. So this might be like this. Let's say that you are the owner of the Tenebra, but you want to fight for Zephyros. You can stay on your castle, or you can use the Zephyros castle token to fight for Zephyros. Yeah, you can give up for your castle. That's also good. Yeah. This is also good. Yeah, nice. Let's go and check the details. Adventurers who are on the Throne of Edana of each castle, can now challenge the thrones of other castles. Using a challenge token from other castle, you can be selected as a participant according to the 10-player challenger selection rules and become Edana if you win both 10-player challenge in Edana's duel. However, if you use the challenge token from another castle, you will be removed from the throne of Edana in your current castle. As expected, currently Edana must use the Edana challenge token of the castle to participate in the defense of her throne. You cannot participate in the defense battle if you do not use the Edana challenge seal of your own castle. So if you want to sit on Orbita, you have to kill the Enstar, for example. It's pretty interesting. It's also the limit thing. So it's forcing people to go for higher castles. For example, let's say that I have high gear score to fight for Zephyros, but I decided to go for Orbita, and I'm sitting on Orbita, and then I'm killing Zephyros while I'm sitting in Orbita, but I'm already just having chance to just defend my castle while I'm killing Zephyros boss. So they're just, limiting you. If you want to sit on your castle, first you have to kill the Ensar boss, use token, and, say that I'm going to defend this castle, then it's totally fine. That's good. That's good. So it will force people to go outside of their castle for higher level. It's good. A penalty has been applied to those who do not participate in a duel while selected as a participant using an Edana challenge proof item. If a penalty is applied, you will not be able to participate in a throne next 4 times. The penalty applies to both 10 challenges match and the final challenges versus Edana match. However, if you're currently Edana, the non-participation penalty will not be applied. So let's say that you're Edana and you don't want to defend your castle. You can just, don't participate in the last battle, and the winner will be the winner of the 10 people. So you will not get penalty. Okay, this is good. Well done. PA did good job about these, adjustments. Well done, PA. When no adventurer participates in the final challenger, okay, versus Edana Showdown, the conditions for selecting Edana have been adjusted. In this case, the final challenger becomes Edana and takes the throne of that castle. If no one participates in the 10-person challenger competition and there is no final challenger, the Edana seat in that castle becomes added the ability open Edana's throne UI from many escape. So we will be able to see this from here, and we will be able to just, refresh it. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. And you can also just select on the top. I mean, you did a good job about this, tiny changes. Well thought, and the point changes. Good. The word map has been improved to allow you to view the accumulated taxes from the previous week for Edana's throne. The accumulated tax is displayed based on the period from immediately after the Edana selection in the previous week to immediately before the Edana selection in the current week. As before, you can check the real-time tax status for Edana. The NPC shop selling price for Edana challenge token has been set 30 million silver. To sell the Edana challenge token at NPC shop is only possible within the Edana challenge token valid at the period 24 hours. The phrase cannot be sold after expiration date has been added to the item description. The description of Edana throne has been enhanced in the description that appears when you press the narrow button in the Edana throne UI. The Edana button UI has been modified to display effect when Edana, applied for the throne of another castle, becomes the challenger or final. Here we go. It's blowing. The display where you can obtain relics have been improved in more details. These are the lower level of artifacts. It's not Deki artifact or not Kabwa. Life skill artifacts, Cetra artifacts are overall all artifacts in the game except the red grade artifacts. They just improved how you can obtain them. So I will not read this part. I'm just passing this part. They will be easier to obtain, obviously. And we will check all of them one by one, all right? One by one when on Thursday update arrives, okay? I don't want to just read this, bad translation, from Korean into English. I'm just passing it. Since the basic gathering tool effect of the gathering time -8 seconds is applied even when gathering without a gathering tool, the description of the gathering tool item regarding the reduced gathering time has been improved. There you go. There they are. It's -3 seconds. It says, okay. A full list of gathering tools with changed item description will be announced when the official update for region is released. All right. There's some kind of tiny change about the barter. Around this time in the last year, we have updated the lists of inland materials that could be exchanged for barter level 1 trade goods. Since then, some items have become harder to find or have gone up in price. After review, we have removed items no longer appropriate for level 1 exchanges and added others that could use more demand. These changes are aimed at making barter smoother and more convenient. How many of you are doing barter? By the way, if you watch me until this point on, may you please click that like button, subscribe button if you're not a subscriber, and also let me know what you think about this global lab. Your likes and your comments help me a lot. more than you can imagine. Likes and comments. And if you're watching me from your mobile phones and you use your hype button for this video, it helps a lot to increase the algorithm. So YouTube will recommend this video to the other people. Appreciate it for this amazing support from you. Exitlag is a fantastic program that has helped me get ahead in almost every game I've played for years. Exitlag is not only for games but also can be used with many other applications that require an online connection. Exitlag is more than just an optimization tool, it is the ultimate solution for enhancing your gaming experience. It addresses several related issues and offers dedicated routes to ensure smooth and lag-free gameplay. The developers have been working on the program for years and they have now turned it into an AI-supported system. This system identifies the best routes for data packets in real time, optimizing the connection across over 2,000 game servers worldwide. Routes data packs through up to 4 different paths simultaneously, ensuring faster, more secure, and fail-proof delivery. With over 1,000 servers across 5 continents and 18 million weekly optimization, Exitlag guarantees superior game performance regardless of user location. Click on the link, Exitlag link in the description section to enter the website. Create an account for yourself, then download the program using the download link on the website. The installation process will be very quick and simple. Once installation is complete, run the program and give it some time to optimize your connection. It's extremely easy to use. You select the game you're playing from here. On this page, you can choose a server if you wish, or you can leave it as the best server selected by the AI itself. I will briefly show you a difference right away with an example. The visuals on the screen display the response time while performing item repairs in BDO. In this situation, without Exitlag, I get around 100 ping. While using Exitlag, this value drops to about 40 to 50. As a result, I perform every action in the game with less latency. You will have a clear advantage in both PvE and PvP. With your new account, you can try a 3-day trial version. Please do not hesitate to use it. I have enabled nearly 400 players in BDO to use Exitlag. I have heard everyone say something like there's a difference like day and night regarding its effectiveness before and after using the program. The trial version does not require any information from you. Sign up and try. That's all. If you're satisfied, you can check the packages on the website. Finally, I recommend checking out the multiplayer packages as well. You can start with Exitlag with Duo or Squad packages. You can see the details on the screen that you can use the program with your friends. This way, you will enhance your friends' gaming experience too. For details, click the link provided in the description and do not hesitate to explore Exitlag. You can be sure that your online game performance will reach highest level. The following items have been added that can be bartered from the land material to the tier 1 barter items. Additional trade and the land material was halted. Cactus bark. Okay, they just did some kind of... I mean, we will check this list again on Thursday or when we get the proper transition. In accordance with the above changes, the contents of the mysterious barter support box that can be obtained when exploring in the island through the anchor menu with a ship boarded by a sailor have been changed. When exploring, you can obtain 10 mysterious barter support boxes with a given probability. When you open a mysterious bartering support, you can obtain land materials needed for bartering. The content of the mysterious support box obtained before the update will not change. In accordance with the above changes, barter information, the general barter and material exchange will be reset through the regular maintenance on Wednesday for Korea and November for Global Lab. 13 for Global Lab. This might be the biggest, kind of W patch. As you guys know, Edania spots, they're known as like very bad income compared to other good, like Tungrat Ruins, Taxika Street. So Edania spots got buffed. Orbita, Tenebro, and the Zephyros. There is no buff for Nymphomare. Sorry for that. Nymphomare should also get buff, but buffs mostly on Debarokas. For the Orbita Castle, all monsters drop rate for Debaroka Ring doubled. Monsters other than Titans, the drop rate of the True Destruction, this is Jin Crystal, has been increased by 1.25 times. For the Tenebrum Castle, for the all monsters, the drop rate for the Debaroka Ring increased by approximately 3.33 times. The drop rate for the Debaroka Earring is increased 1.67 times. The drop rate for the Han Crystal increased by approximately 10%. Again, for the Zephyros Castle, for the all monsters in the zone, the drop rate of the Han Destruction Crystal increased 1.2 times, it's just like 20%. Beelzebub, this is the boss. The drop rate of the Debaroka Ring has increased by 5.55 times. The drop rate for the Debaroka Earring has increased by approximately 2.78 times. Tebes, Metis, Shadow Priest, and Shadow Knights. These are the normal mobs, I believe. The drop rate for Debaroka Ring has been increased by 5 times. Debaroka Ring 2.5 times. So this means that Zephyros can be best grind zone because these numbers are big. And I can say that every hour seems like we can have one or two developpers. This increases the income by approximately 500 to 1 billion, depends the server, depends the developer price on the marketplace. So this makes the Zephyrus Castle is best grind zone for pure silver. But the problem is Herald crystals and the end time crystals prices are getting lower and lower in some certain regions like Korea, Asia server, and in other servers in maybe in 1 or 2 months they will just be on min price. I don't know how they will fix it. Hopefully they will take this feedback as they consider this feedback. I don't know. All right, the frequency with which Beelzebub, the monster in Zephyrus Castle, performs a jump attack has been reduced. Normally, when after the third attack, it always jump, no matter what attack type it's just do. I wonder that what it will be, 5, 6. So before it jump, you will be able to kill it, maybe. Another W, and the accusation of the probability of the Serbins, the landscape paint increased. Sulfur Mine, 45% buff. Sulfur Mine Dekia, 15% buff. Pilaku Prison, 45%. Dekia version, 15%. Akman, 40% buff. Dekia Akman, 15%. Hisria Ruins Normal, 35%. Hisria Ruins Dekia, 20%. Cycrea Underwater Upper Level, 14%. What is 14? Why is not 15? Who or what stopped you at 14? Bro, Cycrea Underwater Ruins, deep part, normal 30%, Podix Island 20%, Ash Forest 30%, Ash Forest Dekia 20%, Ash Forest Dekia level 2 35%. This is Crypts, got 400%. Or 300%, sorry. Olin's Valley 10%, Olin's Valley Dekia 1 15%, Dekia 2 Olin 20%, City of the Dead 15%, Tungrat 20%, DSR 40%. So it will be a DSR? These are not bad to get paints. 40% increase, so not bad. I'm okay. I would love to see more. It's okay. What is this? Jokung 8, 9, and 10 Calamity. Probably this is Legion. Bamboo Legion. Yeah, that thief. Probably Bamboo. When leaving the combat area with the Bamboo Legion commander, a message will be displayed indicating that the battle of the Bamboo Leader will be resumed. That Bamboo Leader commander has been improved so that in a certain situation, its health is no longer reset and it returns to the center of the... Oh, thank you very much. It was so disgusting because sometimes they run out of the area and because of that distance, they just regenerate their HP and they run into the middle. Instead of they will regenerate their HP, it will remain same and they run into the middle. It's that bug fix after 3 years because Land of the Morning Light, Calamity 7, Bamboo Legion, one of the stupid bug that, and they fixed it. The combat range of the Bamboo Army, Spearman, Archers, Swarmmen at their spawn points has been increased by 75% compared to before, allowing them to pursue enemies further. So it will just make the Bamboo harder. Some mobs were not just, following you in the corner, they were waiting there. So all of the mobs will run at you. It will be even harder. Normally, it's not that hard to just, fight against. This might change lots of things. We will see. Perugia, the Tigris Island trade manager, has recently moved to the more scheduled spot on the island due to their influx of the fishermen from the island. Here. This is old. This is new, I think. Okay. Vehicles and UI changes. The following changes have been made for the unified preset UI. The locked button has been modified to not be exposed. Example, if only 5 at preset slots are open, only preset number 5 will be displayed on the integrated preset. Huh. That's good. That's good. Let's say that you didn't just activate the other paths presets. You only see 5. That's good. That's really good, PA. Good UI. And also, you guys will have the portrait of your character, the current character, on the left side of the screen, like this, and the preset. There are some other bug fixes and other things. If you guys want, you can find the link of this global lab to see the other details. But I have to go. So for this week, I'm done. Like I said, please do not forget to click that like button, and also do not forget to click that subscribe button. I'm expecting to see what you think about this global lab and about BDO in these days. You know what we say? Do not forget, BDO is just a game, and don't trust our developers.